Oh yeah, there you go. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to mid-September version of Topic Time with Harrison Young. I have another awesome musical guest for you tonight. The shows are just getting better and better, and this is the new 12th year of Topic Time. But before I get to him, got to read these great underwriters, and then we will commence per usual. So we got Britton Tire Service in Brockton. We got Lynch's Towing, Auto, Cycle, and Truck Center in Brockton. One number for projects, one number for towing. We got Smoke and Ashes Tobacco Stores in Abington, South Weymouth, Whitman, Hanson, and Pembroke. We got the Whitman Abington News Corporate Office. There's the number. We got John's Greenhouses and Florist Shop in Brockton. We got Big Lee's Automotive in Abington. We got Sweezy Fence Erectors in Whitman. We got Manny's Auto Repair in Taunton. We got Auto Town Auto Glass installed in Abington. We got Grant's Rental in Bridgewater. We got Doggy Boutique, all breed professional grooming for dogs and cats in Brockton, run by my great next door neighbor, Debbie Siddell. We got Easton Fitness right here in the Village Shops in Northeastern. We got the Gunrunner LLC in Middleborough, dedicated to your Second Amendment rights. And we got Joe's Diner in Taunton. I want to thank you guys very much. And now on that note, I will introduce Mr. Matt J. Zac, right?
Zajac.
Matt Zajac. I like to say it because it rhymes with Pat Zajac of Wheel of Fortune. Matt, I'm sorry about that. It's Matt Zajac, Z-A-J-A-C. Right on this album, which I should have just looked right at the album, folks. But this is his album called Garden of Eden. Some nice pictures on the front, and he's going to do a few numbers from it about halfway through the show. And First, Matt, I want to thank you for coming in to do my show today. It's such an honor to have you here. You look like a true rock star. I mean, I've had a lot of great musical guests, but you look like as true as if there is such a word, a rock star as I've ever seen on my show in all the 11 plus years I've been doing it.
All right.
You got the hippie head, the beads, the headband, not the beads, but yeah, you got beads a little bit.
Sure.
You got the earring and all that stuff, the beard, all that. You look right out of Woodstock here.
Checking all the boxes.
Exactly. Okay. All right. Well, what I do with every guest, I'm guessing your timeline is probably a little past Woodstock. I mean, I'm guessing you weren't born at the first Woodstock, but I don't know. Looking at you, it's hard to say.
Yeah,
but I don't think you were at the first Woodstock in
No.
1969. Okay.
No,
I was 10 at the time myself. So, all right. So what I always do with every guest is I try to find out what they were like as kids, what they aspired to, how they got to where they're at now. I'm guessing as a kid, where they grew up and what they did. As I'm looking at you, I'm thinking you probably aspired to music all your life, and we'll talk about that. So tell me, like I said, first of all, where did you grow up, and how did it get you there to where you're at? And if I have any questions in the interim, I'll fire them in there. Go ahead.
Sure. So I grew up in the local area. I lived in Norfolk for a while when I was a kid.
Okay.
And moved to Franklin and got my first drum set. And
How old were you when you got it?
10, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So started playing drums and, getting pretty serious about that. And got into school band. Was in a good school system with a good music program.
Cool. That's Norfolk?
In Franklin.
Okay, and that's where you're at, right, and that's where you're at today.
Cool. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So, getting involved in the school band was a good thing. Learning more about music and how it works, and started making music on my own, playing drums in bands.
All right. Let's back up a little bit. So you started as a drummer.
Yes.
Okay. Now you got a guitar. So how did the transition occur? You started as a drummer. You worked your way in a few bands as a drummer, and then now you got a guitar with you.
Did, yeah.
So how'd that happen?
So, like I said, I've been playing drums in bands, through high school.
Okay.
And then a little bit beyond. And then when I got out of high school, the band I was in dissolved and started the new thing where I was singing.
Okay.
And then writing a lot of the songs on guitar, but I wasn't playing guitar in the band. And then that just gradually led more towards playing guitar and singing over time.
Okay, cool. And so this was after you graduated high school?
Yeah.
Okay. No, did you graduate Norfolk High School?
No,
Or Franklin High School.
Yeah.
Okay. So did you go to college after that for music or any school?
Yeah, I did a year at Dean College.
Okay,
Yeah,
right in
studied
Franklin.
music.
I know where that is. I almost went there myself. I looked at the school back in 1985, but I never
Yeah.
chose Mount Ida and Newton instead.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and I guess they had a good music program?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so that was your college years. Those were your college years. So since then, you've been coalescing with different bands. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. And how many bands have you been in so far, would you say?
Maybe it's tough to say because sometimes we'll put bands together just for a special event or things like that, or things that are meant to be a short-term type of situation. And there's other bands I've been in that are trying to do a little bit more with. So the bands I've been in for 5 years. There's bands I've been in that were just for one show. So it's kind of hard to say how many. But
Okay. It's a lot, though.
yeah, so I would say bands that we took seriously, probably maybe 5, something like that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, what's going on with those bands now? Are you currently in a band?
Yes.
Okay, tell me about the band you're in.
So a band I'm playing in now was actually born from this record.
Okay.
And so some of the guys that played on this record are kind of, this sort of rolled into a more collaborative type of band situation. I put this out as a solo record, and my friends that played on it, we all enjoy playing music together, and we've kind of rolled this into a more collaborative type of situation now. And so we named the band after the album title, Garden of Eden.
Okay.
So 6-piece
That's the name of the band, Garden of Eden?
Yes.
Oh, cool. And
Yeah.
6 of you?
Yeah, we got a 6-piece band, so 2 guitar players, keys, bass, singing, and drums.
How many sing in the band besides you? Are you the only one? I mean, are you the only
Yeah,
one?
no, we have backing vocals in the band, so our bass player sings a lot of backups, and our guitar players are singing backups as well.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So this is your current band. How long you guys been around?
This is sort of a new thing we're kind of getting rolling. So
Okay.
we completed this lineup in June. So
Oh, cool.
we just played our first show with this band in Milford at a place called Central Tavern.
Okay.
And
And Route 109, maybe around that area.
no, it's like in downtown Milford, not far from 109.
Right. Okay.
On Central Street.
Yep.
So we just did our first show there this past Saturday, and went great. We all had a good time, and be looking forward to doing more of those.
That's awesome. I'm glad I caught you on a good run for your band. That's great.
Yeah.
Okay. Why did you? I gotta say one thing. You said this is definitely like takes me back to the 20th century that you brought me a full-length album instead of a CD. Most of the musicians I've had, in fact, every one of them that has brought me souvenirs from their work has either given me a CD or an autographed book or something. But you're the first one that actually brought me a long plain record, something that you would have seen in a record store 30, 40 years ago, but you really don't see much of anymore. Although I'm sure they have them, but I'm just saying that currently, I don't even have a hi-fi set anymore. I don't have anything to play this on. I hate to tell you.
I can give you a CD too. I have CDs
Oh, okay,
in my bag.
okay, that'll work.
I just thought that'd look a little
It
nicer
looks great.
when
It
you
does.
hold
It
it
looks
up.
great to hold up to the camera, but I'm just saying, okay.
But I'll give you a CD instead. But vinyl. I appreciate the vinyl format personally, and think it's a great way to listen to music,
Okay.
and I like the presentation of it. So that was sort of from the beginning with this record. The intention, from the beginning was that it was something that I wanted to put out as a record.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And commercially speaking, vinyl is actually
Coming back?
It's outselling CDs currently.
Wow.
So I do think there is a market for it in that way as well.
Cool. That's amazing. Good. I mean, you definitely you do fit the mold of the 20th century rock star, even here in 2021, and that's incredible.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. All right. Well, guess what? The timing for that part of the interview couldn't have gone better because we're 1/3 of the way through the show, and now I'm going to take a little respite, and you're going to play 2 or 3 songs off this awesome album, and then we'll talk some more. So,
All right,
without further ado, here's Matt Zajac playing some tunes from his album Garden of Eden.
Actually, this first one that I'm going to play is not on this record, but we're
Okay,
going to
that's
be
cool.
recording these songs next month. So we have a recording project we're doing in New York City in the middle of October. So I thought I would play some of those songs and some, do a mix. So the first one I'm going to play is one of these new ones we'll be recording in October. It's called Love and Light.
Cool.
And there everything alive. It's a song of love, it's a song of light. Hook like a drug and don't get me high. When your pain becomes too much, lean on me, I'll be your crutch. When you're praying down on your knees, let my love set you free. Sing a song of hope to remind us we are all one family. Sometimes it's love, other times it's pain. Sometimes we must get lost to find our way. Love and light is what we are. In our minds, in our hearts. You and me. Open your heart and you will see. A little love is all you need. Love is all you need. Love will set you free. Love would always be. Light of love shine down on me. Even on the worst day, we know we'll get by. And on the best day, everyone's feeling high. There's not a question, you know me. Your love is all I need. What if my words weren't just a song? When we sang them together, the whole world sang along. Love and light is what we are. In our minds, in our hearts. I and you and me. Light of love shine down on me. Love will set you free. Love will always be. Love is all you need. Light of love shine down on me. Love of love is everything. And it starts with you and me.
That was awesome. All
Thank you.
right.
Thanks.
Take a swig of water and let's do another one. That was,
All right,
that was
cool.
sweet.
Thank you.
Sure. Name the title and then play on.
Alrighty. Well, I got to retune my guitar, so I'll talk about
Okay,
this,
sure.
this next tune for a second.
Okay.
I'll do one of the ones from this record.
Okay.
So the next song I'm gonna play is called Brother Judas, and it's a metaphor about addiction.
Okay. I've been there, not anymore, thank goodness.
Oh, good for you. There we go. I'll use that capo that you asked me about earlier.
Pretty caper.
All right. Been a while since I played this one on guitar. Brother Judas comes to me, so clever and conniving, so witty, charming, and charismatic, all the while conspiring. He says, brother, take my hand. It's time you were shown something more beautiful than anything you've known. Anything you've known. Prepare to leave it all behind. You won't need it where we're going. Once we leave, we can't turn back. The rowers must keep rowing. Never to be slowing. Judas, I don't care, as long as we're together, because I think this may be love, and to me love means forever. Brother, if you please, don't turn your back on me. Seen the kindness in your eyes turn into deceit. Where are you taking me? I've let you lead the way. But it seems with every step I'm further led astray. Judas, it's been fun, but I really must be leaving before you've got me all wrapped up in this tangled web you're weaving. Brother, fool me once, I've seen the games you play, bit into your bitter fruit, and now I'm here to stay. Tell me, will I get a chance to earn back all I gave? Or will this be my cross to bear, never to be saved? Taken to the grave. And he said, you silly child, your soul is mine to keep. Now you're in neck deep. Now you're in neck deep.
Wow, that's pretty powerful stuff there.
Thank you.
All right, yeah, do one more and then we'll wrap up. That was great.
All right, cool. All right.
Take another swig, get your pick ready, whatever, and
Good to stay hydrated, you know?
I know you do. I know, we all do. All right. All right, now the name and title?
Sure. This one I'll do, it's another new one.
Okay.
So this is another one that we'll be recording in Brooklyn next month for these records.
Cool.
Yeah.
Brooklyn, New York. Cool.
This song is called A Shadow of Time.
Awesome. We're living through it all the time, every second. I mean, all right. Okay.
To end where they begin. I've known love so strong it never disappeared. I've sung its timeless song for all the world to hear. Drowned in virgin tears, a faceless, nameless soul, a traveler of the years. Well, I've seen the rise and fall of empires and seers. Well, I've cheated life and death, aloof and cavalier. The wind, it whispers in your ear. Listen, you may hear, and all life's answers become clear. Ooh, 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 ooh. I've died 1,000 times, I've conquered chance and fear. I've rolled death's loaded dice to sycophantic cheers. But when the fools cried out, it's a game you just can't win, I laughed while they ate shit and wiped it from their chins.
Awesome, beautiful. And that gets us down to the final 5 minutes. You did a great job with me.
All right, cool.
So, what I want you to do, I'm sure Kim was inspired by all that stuff, all that jazz, all that rock too. What I'd like you to do is look at the camera and give shouts out to people. They're going to see the show, condense them. I know you had a huge plethora of likes when you just said you were going to do the show today. So, talk to people, just, family members, friends, bandmates, and then we'll wrap the show up the way we began it with my music.
Okay, cool. I'm not sure which camera I'm looking at here.
Oh, just look straight ahead. They'll find you. There you go.
Yeah, thanks everybody for checking it out, and look for some shows with the full band coming up with Garden of Eden. In the meantime, I'll be playing some acoustic gigs solo, and next month we're going to Brooklyn to record some new songs, so keep a lookout for that as well. Thanks for checking it out.
That's perfect. Okay. And also, if you had a good time with me, I'd like you to talk to people, in your bands or friends, or whatever, anybody that's interesting, whether they're musically inclined, whether they're anything that has anyone with an interesting story, or people that I interview on Topic Time. You got my digits. Have them text me. I get a lot of guests now through word of mouth.
Sure.
More than ever before, in addition to just Facebook.
Uh-huh.
And that's it. Now, real quick, before we wrap it up, I know you just mentioned you're going to Brooklyn. Is there anything else on the horizon that you want to just cover real quick that you might have overlooked? And if not, that's fine. But
No, I don't think so, man. Right now, our sights are set towards a recording. We're just rehearsing and getting sharp for that.
Okay.
So, and then we'll start booking for later in the fall and the winter coming up.
booking for for gigs and different points
Yeah,
ports
for
of call?
live shows with,
Okay.
with the full band. Yeah.
All right. Well, you did a great job with me.
Thank you.
Matt and Matt J.
Come
Jack.
on, you can do it. You can do it. I know
I
you
can
can.
do it. I know I can. Matt Z.
There
Jack.
you go.
It rhymes with Pat Zajac of Wheel of Fortune. And on that note, are you ready to wrap the show up the way we began it?
Sure.
All right, folks. Thanks for watching Topic Time. And regardless of the silliness, see you next time. Have a good one. Take care. More episodes to follow. All right. All I ask is that you don't bang the table, because I'm going to have to stop.
Did exactly what you said not to do.
Yeah, I know. I guess the story just continues.
It's the kind of guy I am.
You don't wreck the CD.
Yeah.
All right.